Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the EWEADN L1 Pro, which is a wireless magnesium gaming mouse with very good specs, including 8K polling rate. It's not the first time we're analyzing something from EWEADN on the channel though, as we've previously talked about the S9 Ultra, the Razer Viper V3 budget clone. But before we start with the video, a little disclaimer. This mouse was sent to me by EWEADN for testing and reviewing purposes, but obviously all the thoughts and opinions you'll hear in this video are only the results of my own testing. As usual, the company did not have any influence at all on my final judgment. Inside the very good looking box, you get the mouse of course, its own charging dock, some spare PTFE skates, a cable of course, and the usual documentation. This dock is actually a nice bonus. It has RGB on the base, magnetic pins, and even a touch surface to swap the lighting mode right here underneath the pins. Charging docks seem to be a bit out of fashion nowadays, but it's undeniable that they really help with charging. You can just dock your mouse whenever you're not using it, and boom, your battery is basically never going to run out. The L1 Pro has a magnesium alloy top shell with a plastic bottom. It's very smooth, matte textured, and feels quite premium in hand. As you can see, I chose the blue, light blue, pink gradient version, but it also comes in a grey-black gradient, unless you want the normal L1, not the Pro version. In that case, you'll be able to choose between silver and black as well. The weight is advertised at 49 grams, but mine came in at around 50, so not ultra light, but still manageable and in range for the price. The main issue isn't the weight itself, but the fact that the weight balancing isn't very precise, which makes the mouse feel a little bit front heavy. The PTFE feet are rounded and glide quite smoothly, especially on cloth pads. The scroll wheel deserves a mention. It's rubber coated, which is a nice extra, and it's very snappy. I like the steps and I like the clicks. The main clicks have little to no pre-travel, but they feel quite stiff, quite heavy in my opinion. It's just personal preference, but for me, it would have been nicer if they were like a tad softer. In spite of that, the build feels rock solid overall. This mouse is clearly designed with palm grip in mind. The extended palm support makes it feel larger than average, even though the dimensions are not that big. If I had to compare it to another popular mouse, it would be very easy. It's basically just a smaller G Pro Superlight, a very safe shape overall. Some would even refer to it as a potato, and it gets the job done. This could easily be a must-have for people that think that GPX is too big but still like the shape, especially if you want to experience magnesium for the first time. The specs for the mouse are pretty much top tier. We have a PixArt 3395 sensor, it supports 8K polling rate, and we have 100 million green switches. In practice, everything feels very flawless. The flicks are clean, tracking is consistent, I had no spinouts, no weird behaviors to report so far. The software is also simple enough, and I'm gonna show it to you soon. Okay, we are now here in the software. As you can see, you have two options for language, Chinese and English. The first time I downloaded it, I have a few issues with it, but now it's fine. This is the home page. Just click on your mouse, and then you'll be able to change the buttons. You can change DPI and polling rate. You can set macros, and you can choose the more advanced options, such as lift-off distance, this sensor drawing performance, which is just ripple control, angle snapping, and motion sync. Personally, I keep all of them off as usual. And you can set the sensor mode. It's a very simple software. Unfortunately, there's no web app available, but once you choose your settings, there's no need for the software to be running in the background, so you can just open it once and basically forget about it. After a bit of adjustment to the weight and shape, gameplay felt very smooth. I am not a big fan of the G Pro Superlight shape, but the mouse still feels pretty fine for me, especially because it's smaller. I am already used to palm gripping, so it didn't take long for me to get used to the mouse. The EWEADN L1 Pro is a premium feeling mouse with really excellent specs, a pretty solid magnesium build, even compared to some of the main magnesium mice in the scene, such as the WL Mouse Beast-X, or the glorious Razer Viper Mini Signature Edition, which of course has a better build, you know, with that price. But I think for $70, this EWEADN L1 Pro is a really solid choice. My only downsides are the weight balancing and the clicks feeling a bit heavy for me. But if you're a palm gripper looking for a high performance magnesium mouse with 8K polling, then this is a really strong option. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to support me and to stay on track of all my uploads. If you have any questions or if you want to share your experience, feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to check the description where you'll find all of my social media links along with the usual referral codes to save your well-earned money when you're buying gaming peripherals. Now, with that being said, see you guys next time.